Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus giving you another full game recap. Going to be rolling with the Carolina Panthers on offense, switching up the defense. I've switched over to a 34 defense for particular reasons, and I'll show you one of the reasons why I jumped into this probably in another video. But I'm going to be using Seattle Seahawks as my team, going against basically the Buccaneers as my primary team. What I'm going to tell you about this gameplay, this is not a very good gameplay. This opponent basically made a lot of bad decisions, and even though the game is a little bit tighter than it should be, this guy threw into a lot of coverage. He threw against my user a lot, so I knew that early on in the first drive that I'm going to be in a position where he's going to turn the ball over just based on his decision making. His decision making wasn't great. He made a ton of risky passes, and I realized from that it's going to alleviate any kind of pressures I had on offense to basically go ahead and stop this guy. So he comes into a goal line set here in a 1st and 10 situation. So I just go ahead and just bunch the box up right there, user my safety, and he actually hit me on the previous play before he no-huddled me on like a curl route, so I went ahead and dropped my zones a little bit deeper so I could actually stop that. Right here is one of the better routes that he actually hit. I had no user out there. He's able to go and dot me up right there. And in this type of situation, he's using a bunch set. He throws right in the coverage, and my guy does not come down. Evans actually bullies his way into the ball, and he's able to get a touchdown. So fairly quick score with him, but I did learn that this guy is actually tusts my user, throws into coverage. So I will eventually get some turnovers from him if he keeps that up. So once again, I'm in the Panthers offense, and I'm actually just trying to switch things up. I'm using a double set with an RPO peak play right here. He was showing me a lot of cover 2, so this is a play that I'm probably going to highlight on my channel. Streak up my tight end. It doesn't get covered correctly, and Olsen's able to go ahead and get a nice big completion, get it down into the middle part of the field. Back to this RPO play right here, and just going to try to find the holes. He actually gets tied up in a block. I'm able to go and turn it in the middle. Almost took that house if my guys would have came out there a little bit. Once again, show me cover 2, streak up my tight end, and he plays the outside slot receiver. I come over right over the middle again and get it down to the 12-yard line. So out 12 yards out here, I'm gonna try to plug it in. Had a dive play. His guys just completely shut it off me. Now I jump into a play that I'm hoping to be able to hit the guy right over the middle, which would be Metcalf. And actually, he takes the passing route away perfectly right there, and actually forces me to go ahead and kick a field goal. So I'm going to go ahead and settle for the 3 points in this type of situation. He's able to get a good stop. So he's into the split close, very common play right here. I've got halves out there. He goes into basically a route right here. And you can see my user was in the vicinity. He threw to my user, and even though I didn't get the animation, which I should with Wagner because he's one of the elite players in the game, I didn't get that. He actually goes ahead and hits a little spot with a corner route, so I go ahead and drop my zones a little bit, tweak my zones for what he likes to do. Now he's in gun bunch. He throws once again right over middle of my user into a couple safeties. So he's squeezing passes into some really risky areas. And then here I go ahead and hit him with basically a man blitz, and you're able to go ahead and get him down and sack him for a 2nd and 18 situation. Back to it. He actually hits me with a run play. Didn't use any kind of runs whatsoever right there. And actually there was a nice chunk of change he got back. That's a fairly big run. Now he goes into an open set, and I'm just going to use my base coverage, and he actually throws right into my flat defender zone, and I'm able to go ahead and get a pick 6 against my opponent. So just like that, I knew he was going to he didn't really make real smart reads or progressions. He threw into coverages. He actually challenged my user, and I knew that because of that, he's going to get a turnover. So going to just a basic a cover 4 drop zone. Now I go ahead and dial up a man blitz. He got sacked in the previous play when I ran a man blitz against him. Wanted to kind of switch up my coverages a little bit because I'm running a lot of that quarters defense against him. He does another basically play action right there. I actually sack him down at a 3-yard line. Now I've got a 3rd and 25. I'm going to go ahead and drop my zones up. I just use 4 quarters and force him to go and make a play. And right there I'm able to go and get him, take a timeout. 4th and 22. I was playing a rookie. This guy wasn't really playing smart. A 4th and 22 down there. Don't give someone cheap and easy yards or an easy score. And right here, he actually overthrows it. It was actually a good read, and actually makes a pretty good throw. Right here at Mr. Reed, I got a guy wide open on the corner. I actually go over the middle, and my wide receiver, these guys, none of my guys could catch the ball in the back in the end zone. They just were not effectively doing that. So I was a little bit frustrated with that situation. So I go ahead and try to run the ball off the left-hand side, basically take my tight end, motion him over, but he fills the gaps and gets me into a 3rd and goal. I'm going to try to hit him in the spot route underneath with Lockett, just because I'm trying to shoot everything in the back end zone. Actually, another area of the field was actually wide open, was Metcalf off the left. Missed that read, and I have to settle for 3, but that's all right. I'm getting the ball in the second half. I'm up by 6 points because he threw a pick 6 against me. So I'm in a driver's seat with this type of situation. So right here, go once again, basically with a streak route right over the middle with Olsen. I'm going to motion Metcalf over, and I think I actually put him a little hitch route, so I get a check down off to the right side. And he actually does not user my tight end. I possession catched it. Just didn't feel comfortable with actually going ahead and racking that. I probably should have racked it. And right here, I do a little stretch play off to the left and be able to go ahead and get a nice chunk of change. So 2nd and 2 situation. He's running. Well, I don't know what he's doing right there. He jumps into some kind of a aggressive zone coverage right there, or zone coverage. It pulls his guys back. So I actually get an easy first down. 2nd and 7 situation. Go ahead and motion my guy over. This time I streak up Metcalf, but I'm actually looking for Olsen over the middle of the field. And once again, he actually plays down. I'm able to pop him right over the middle. I rack at that time, but I get it down to the 2-yard line. So I'm going to go ahead and try to hit it in. Bubble is available on the left-hand side, but I actually go ahead and hand it off. Now I'm going to try to hit him in the back corner again. I've got a little, like a inside whip route. And I'm going to go ahead and take my running back and motion him off. And I'm going to be looking for Lockett in the back and looking for Metcalf underneath. And Lockett actually has inside position against this guy, but he does not fall down with it. So another situation right here. I'm going to go ahead and streak up my backside Lockett. I got Metcalf going across the middle. Man coverage he jumps into. The fullback was wide open. I'm just trying to push everything in the back of the end zone. I'm not making very good progressions and reads. And as a result, he forces me to settle for another 3 points. But that's all right. I didn't see anything that I was really concerned about this guy's offense whatsoever. His offense was he had made a lot of bad decisions. So right here, throws right into coverage, and as a result, Diggs comes down with it and gets another interception. This guy's offense is just sputtering because he just really doesn't have anything going on, and he does not like the game. He ends up quitting out, realizing the tide has turned and he's going to struggle. So once again, guys, thank you for your support. If you do like this, hit the like button. I'll be rolling out more offensive, defensive tips and gameplay videos soon. Thanks.